All right, all right. Good evening, good night, and welcome to Sunshine State Broadcasting, another live broadcast of from the hardwoods. Basketball is where we at. Impact Christian versus Fleming Island. Courtney Wallace checking with you, and I've got beside me the strong one, LaTroy Strong. Good evening,
Man,
brother.
yes, sir. Lovely, lovely. It's great to be here in the Impact Arena. That's what we call the Impact Arena.
Yes, sir.
And listen, and we got two powerhouse teams right here, man. Definitely playoff teams. So Florida High School Association, we'll definitely see them in the postseason.
All right, and I'm get ready for Impact.
Ready for Impact.
Yeah.
It's our first time really getting to check them out live, but I tell you, we've been anticipating this game on the calendar for a while.
Indeed, and as always, we've been breaking some ground this season, and this is another new gym for us. The first time coming here, and we really want to say thanks to to Coach Jones for opening the doors up for us and welcoming us in. And we're glad to be here. But yeah, speaking of these two teams, man, we've done a lot of Fleming Island games. We did one game, Impact versus Jackson, where Impact, they really brought it that night to Jackson. Actually won the game by 2 points.
Well, I tell you what, they definitely, I ain't gonna say they shocked the house, but they definitely took Jackson by question, because Jackson really felt confident about that game. They really felt like they could beat Impact, and Impact was able to take control and go ahead and finish it off at the end.
And one of the things about Jackson this season is that so many teams they've blown out by 20 and 30 points. We've seen some close games. Impact won by 2. Then we saw Godby and Leon from Tallahassee came up. They won those games. They beat Leon by 3 points. And with Godby gave them a run for their money. So, it's good to see that these teams are in the area and are putting on good basketball, because, again, state championship this year, home court advantage.
Definitely would be right here in Jacksonville. Yep. So it gives them something else to work for, because you talk about these guys make it to the state tournament, all their friends, family, co-workers, students with them, they definitely can come and check the game out. And where it's hard when you got to travel over to Lakeland beforehand.
Indeed.
But right here in Jacksonville. Now, I got the starters for you. I'm ready to go with that. So for Fleming Island, the visitors, we got number 1, Carson Crawford. Number 3, Bryson Robinson. 4, Diego Rivera. 10, Ryan Turner. And 11, Jaleel Hill, the other big guy on the inside. And then 4, the home team, Impact. We have number 1, Ronald Clark. Number 2, Jeremiah Jones. Number 21, Malachi Alungu. 23, Freedy Perez. 32, Lillian Chopdo. And to tell you what, one of the normal starters, number 3, Shepard, he's on IR right now. Torn rotator cuff or strained rotator cuff. He'll be out 2 to 3 weeks, but hopefully he'll be back for the playoffs.
But do you think that will affect the team much?
Not sure. Hopefully it doesn't. They're able to hold it together. We say next man up, and we see what happens.
All right. So we're going to get ready for the playing of the national anthem.
Of the Impact Christian Academy Lions. Tonight's contest features the 13th ranked Impact Christian Academy Lions, hosting Fleming Island, ranked 52nd in the state, the Golden Eagles. At this time, we ask for everybody to please rise for our prayer, followed by the national anthem.
Father God, in the name of Jesus, we thank you for bringing us here today. Father, we ask that you watch over these players, coaches, and the officials. Let it be a clean and well officiated. We pray that no evil or danger falls in this place. We will be able to give you all praise, glory, and honor. In Jesus' name,
All right, it's game time. I want to say thanks to First Baptist Church of Orange Park for sponsoring this broadcast. And now we have the intro of the starters. First, the Golden Eagles.
Sunshine State Broadcasting, is that the link? Sunshine
And on the 6'4" senior, number 10, Ryan Turner. And on the 6'4" senior, number 3, Bryce Robinson. And now, here's tonight's starting lineup for your reigning three-time district and back-to-back regional champion, Impact Christian Academy Lions. At center, a six-time senior, number 21, and for the 6'10" junior, number 32, Fleming. And for the 6'6" senior, number 23, Randy Perez. And for the 6'1" senior, number 2, Jeremiah Jones. And for the 5'10" senior, number 1, Brock Clark. And those are your Lions, is Ben Jones.
All right, it's showtime.
It's that time. Yes, jump ball. All right, Fleming controls the tip. Turnover quickly. Carson, Impact looks to push the ball up very quickly. All right, number 1 gets to the basket with a tip, and it goes for the big guy on the inside. Number 21, they call him Shaq Alungu.
And we can tell from just the beginning, just the opening couple of seconds, this is going to be a fast-paced game.
Definitely going to be a fast-paced game, and definitely look like Impact wants to push the ball to the floor. Break backdoor cut by Robinson. Break backdoor pass by Robinson. Go to Carson. He finishes with a strong dunk.
And of course, we know that the Eagles will be looking to Crawford to really lead the offense and also the defense.
And I tell you what, Crawford has to have a big game against Impact, and he has to be consistent here as well, because they're a solid team, but he's their leader for points and everything.
Right. And then, of course, we'll be looking towards the supporting cast with the Jaleel Hill.
Definitely. All right, quick inside pass. Ball goes into Lillian. Shot, goal for 2. Fleming Allen swings the ball around. Diego has the top, almost tipped from behind by Ronald Clark. Fleming ball.
Hey, let's go, Florida. Diego, let's go, Florida. Tell him down. Hey, hit body. Hey, we good.
All right, a ball out of bounds. Fleming. Turner looks to inbound, goes into Carson. Diego Rivera has it almost tipped out again by Clark. All right, Ryan Turner, long 3, no good. Controlled by Impact. They look to push. Number 2, Jeremiah Jones. Jeremiah Jones surveys, looks to go to the basket. Looked kind of like an alley-oop, but it was not. Missed layup. Controlled by Impact once again. Jeremiah Jones goes baseline. Nothing doing, goes inside to the big guy. Alungu looks to make a strong move, fouled by Jaleel Hill. That's going to be a tough situation there. We hate for Jaleel to get a quick foul that early because now they're going to need his height.
Oh, definitely.
All right, Longu down to the free throw line, shooting 2. Hard on the side of the rim, misses the first one. All right, lines up the second one. And kind of bangs it, but ball tipped around. Goes into Chopbo hand, but he missed the layup. Control Fleming Island now. Ryan Turner up top. Looking to figure out something with his team. Kicks it over to Robinson. Robinson up. Jaleel Hill pulls up for the threes. Front of the rim, no good. Ball out of bounds. Fleming. Impact ball. All right, Fleming Island are into full court pressure. Man to man, that is. All right, handled pretty easily by the Pack, as they're called.
The Pact.
The Pack.
I like it.
All right, JJ, Jeremiah Jones up top. Closely guarded by Robinson. Bryce. 25 seconds on the shot clock. All right, ball lobbed inside to Alongu. Controlled. Blocked by Jaleel Hill. Blocked again by Jaleel Hill. Fleming Island looks to push. CC. Carson goes hard. The basket, throws up something non-basketball related. Picked up by Impact. Looks to push. Quick move. Underneath the rim. No good. Bryce Robinson. Looks up for Jaleel Hill's not looking. Ryan Turner with the finish. Nothing going. All right. Look to push. Impact again. Ball down the sideline. Clark kicks it back to Jeremiah Jones. Circles and surveys. 12-footer. No good. Carson with the rebound. Bryce looks up for it. Had Jaleel, but didn't miss them. Pulled up. No good. Front of the rim. Game's pretty fast here, up and down, but both teams like this kind of pace. All right, quick move into Ronald Clark with the finish.
And Impact breaks the cycle.
They break the cycle. I thought Bryce let him get a little too deep there. Never stopped the basketball. Ryan turn over to Rivera up top. Carson. Carson pulls up for the three. Front of the rim again. No good. Controlled by the Pack. They look to push down the sideline. Full court man-to-man still. Almost kind of like a run and jump situation. Beat easily. And the alley-oop even tipped. Still finished by number 23, Frandy Perez. Timeout. Fleming Island. They want a 30. Coach wants to talk about it.
Yep.
And another wants to talk about the fast break, or what we call transition defense. Don't seem to be stopping the basketball, not slowing them down much. Just kind of see everything they want to.
True. And not only that, when you have possession of the ball, you know my thing, my broken record, score. Limit the empty possession, you know what I'm saying? Because see, you miss like what, 4 or 5 easy shots, easy layups, and then you get punished on the other end.
No, absolutely. And then like we see Impact is turning their defense into offensive transition very quickly.
Right.
And Fleming doesn't seem to be prepared for it.
Right. And that's one of the things about a fast-paced game. You better be prepared to play that game through and through. Because, you know, one slip and you're in trouble.
Especially when you have a team that wants that. They're hungry for it.
Right.
So you got to be prepared to get your transition defense in place. Plus, we're also talking about most likely a state qualifying team here. So you want to show your best and see what you can do against the quality teams in the area.
Indeed.
All right, coming out of timeout. Fleming basketball. Bryce Robinson looks to come down. Normal half-court man-to-man defense by Impact. All right, look to set up the offense. We got a sub in. Isaiah Robinson comes in. All right, ball goes quickly to the baseline. Lined up again by Carson. He won't miss too many. Offensive rebound by Fleming, no good. Controlled by Impacts. Alongu. All right, look to push the ball to the floor against Fleming Allen's trap. Once again, he seems to have no issues with this trap defense. JJ, Jeremiah Johnson. All right, Wendy Lagos to the ball in the corner. Looks to size up, throws the ball stolen by Aiden Carson on the fast break, and that's what he wants.
Yep.
He wants to get out of the fast break because he's a finisher.
Yeah, that's his game.
That is his game.
Yep.
The good news about that, he's going to continue to push and score all game long. Alley-oop again, off target. Cleared by Jaleel Hill. Bryce Robinson, the floor general, has the ball. Goes over to Carson. Back to Bryson. He's going to set his team up and get in position now. Impact is playing for his right hand. All right, Jaleel Hill at top. Isaiah Robinson looks to push, gets in 12-foot area. Floater off the glass. Good. All right, now a 2-point game, and that's quick.
And I like that from Fleming, you know.
Yes.
The run and gun, slow it down some.
All right, missed layup by Clark, but the finish by the big guy Shaq along with a one-hand dunk. All right, Carson thinks twice about three-point line, sets it up with Robinson. All right, up top, ball goes back to Bryson, 13 seconds on the shot clock. Jaleel Hill lines up the three. Still hard off the rim. Rebound, Impact. It looked to push. All right, Clark once again. No problem. Gets the ball over to the shooter. Hard off the rim as well. Longu with the control offensive rebound. Goes inside to Longu. He looks to do something. And he traveled. Tell you what, Fleming Island's coach was begging for that one, and the ref gave it to him. All right, Jaleel Hill subbed. He's going to have a seat. Fleming Island goes small. Good move because Impact does the same thing. Alongu to get a break. Shaq, that is. Carson steps out to the three-point line. He looks, go over to Aiden. Aiden kicks the ball over to Robinson. 22 seconds on the shot clock. Aiden looks to make a move. Nothing going. Stopped. Ryan Turner for the three.
Beautiful.
Fleming Island right back there. 1 point deficit. Still pushing on the fast break. All right. Looks to go all the way to the basket. High rising. Wendy Lagos for two.
Makes it look so easy.
I tell you what, he should have turned it over. He could have got that dunk there. Got a travel called by Fleming Island. Turnover. Impact ball. All right, now Fleming goes into a zone press, three-quarter court, 2-2-1. Impact looks to go long for the ball. Still trapped in the corner, finds a teammate. Ball goes over to the side. Clark. Stolen by Carson. Bryce Robinson looks to push. Nothing doing, gets the foul. All right, number one, Clark on the foul, Bryce Robinson. Fleming Island underneath the basket. All right, sub. Jeremiah Johnson comes in. Takes out number 4, Paul Marte. All right, ball to bounds. Carson has the sky hook for two. All right, back to the press. Fleming gets this one. Goes into Carson, looks to be strong. Nothing off the glass, but Ryan Turner is there. Hook shot. Offensive rebound by, once again, Fleming. Coach slows his team down. They step back out to half court. Carson sets something up.
And that's what they need. Slow it down. You're missing too many easy layups.
Right.
Because you're trying to rush the game.
Bryce Robinson for three. Off the side of the rim, no good. Strong rebound by the point guard from Impact. Clark Skies for the rebound. I'll tell you what, one thing I do know and I am noticing, Impact is athletic. I'm talking about from the 1 to the 5 and then the 6-man that comes in.
They are, and that is why Fleming Island, they're going to have to play every minute of this game.
That's right.
Until the final buzzer.
And no empty possessions, right?
Nope.
All right, 15 seconds on the game clock. Shot clock is off. Impact nursing a 1-point lead. Clark looks to go to the basket again. Nothing doing. Pushed out of bounds by Fleming Island. All right, 6 seconds on the game clock. 6 seconds. I having a hard time getting the ball in bounds. Just kind of throws it up. Big guy tips it back to the guard. Gets inside. Nothing doing. Still playing. And buzzer goes off. Great job by Fleming, stopping them from getting points at the end of the first quarter.
Well, this game is going to be a test of physicality. Your fitness is going to be called into question right here. If that first quarter was to persist, through to, I say, about the third quarter, then it's going to make that fourth quarter very interesting.
Absolutely. The other thing that I'm noticing is the bench. Fleming Island was normally a deep team. They seem to be missing number 21, Aiden Greenwich. I don't see him dressed out, so I'm not sure what's going on there. But I'm not seeing really the impact players come on the bench for impact. So that's going to be interesting to see how that fans out later on in the game.
Right. But you know, they're not called impact for nothing, man. They really play this game really quick.
Definitely. I mean, it definitely made an impact in the first quarter. Yep. Most definitely. So don't forget, like, subscribe, check us out, continue to follow us. We'll be all over Jacksonville for the rest of this basketball season, as well as we're looking to do the playoffs as well. So these teams that make it to the Florida High School Association playoff series, we'll be there covering.
Indeed.
Don't forget, for the second quarter, thank our sponsor, First Baptist Church of Orange Park. All right, ball inbounds by Impact. Clark up top. D pretty heavily by Isaiah Robinson. Once again, playing great defense. Still holds the ball, switched over. All right, 19 seconds on the shot clock. Clark lets it go to the basket, throws it up. Nothing there. Controlled by Carson from Fleming Island. Aiden, number 21, looks to go to the ball. Throws the ball wide.
Trying to find
Trying
to find Isaiah Robinson, but couldn't climb the ladder that time.
A little too tall for Isaiah Robinson.
Yes, sir.
All right, Impact once again looks to bring the ball down the floor. We got JJ Jeremiah Jones. Looks to set up the offense for Impact. 26 seconds on the shot clock. Got a bump there by Bryce Robinson. And that's Bryce's game there. He's kind of, he's definitely a stout, strong little guard there. So he's going to muscle him up a little bit and see what happens. Referee called that one there.
All right. And like we said before, it looks more like a football player.
Definitely. Interesting situation. Almost stolen by Fleming. Goes back to Impact. All right, Friendly Perez with the ball up top, being deep. Very good. Backdoor cut by Clark. Quickly scores 2. All right, ball trying to get squeezed into Turner. Tip, but controlled. Turner, nothing doing on the side of the backboard. Impact with the basketball. JJ Jeremiah Jones looks to push the ball to the floor. Fleming Island still stays in there. Full court man-to-man. .21 seconds on the shot clock. Alongu with ball up top. Shaq, that is. Tries to find a teammate. Ball goes back to JJ. Jeremiah Jones lines up the 3. Still offensive rebound. Alongu turns to the basket. Misses it, but fouled by Aiden from Fleming Island. All right, 5 minutes. I'm sorry, 6 minutes, 19 seconds on the game clock. Alongu back to the free throw line. Makes the first of 2.
I want to say, just advise our viewers that this is kind of different for us. We're not used to filming from this low on the floor.
Definitely. Got a lot of obstacles in front of us here.
Yeah.
All right, he finishes off the play. Gets both of those free throws. All right, Fleming pushed the ball at the floor. Ball goes to Turner. Kicked over to Aiden. Stolen out the air. Once again, those athletic impact guards.
Just snatched it just like that.
Just took it out the air.
Yep.
All right, ball goes inside to Longo. Looks for the cutter. Nothing doing. Fleming Island gets it. Carson's on the fast break. Throws the ball away. Looks up quick to JJ. Jeremiah Jones, but tapped off the backboard by Aiden. Kicked out to Bryce Robinson. Head fake. Kicks the ball over to Carson. Looks at the 3. No good. Ryan Turner's ready for it. Back of the backboard. Controlled by Impact. I tell you what, Fleming Island can't be totally upset because they're getting all the shots they want to.
True.
They're just not making them.
Just not making them.
And these are shots that we've seen them make from time and time.
Time and time again.
Before.
Yeah. And of course, it's not good for you to take an entire quarter and a half to find your shooting range.
Oh, no, absolutely.
That's going to hurt you.
It will hurt you. Tell you what, but I'm looking at these rims, and they're not giving any give at all. So I think they're extremely tight.
Yep.
All right, foul by Fleming Island. Impact out of bounds. All right, ball comes in bounds to Lillian Chopdo. Backdoor cut. Clark once again. It's his game with the floater. One thing you do against overplaying defense is you cut back door. Carson lines the 3 up once again on the miss. Tipped by Ryan. Can't control it though. Impact. Chapo gets it. Clark backdoor to Jones. Jones stays baseline, tries to find Shaq. Dancing on the baseline. Skip pass. Jones lines to the 3, and it's still no good. Good box out by Ryan Turner. Allowed his teammate Carson Crawford to get that rebound.
That's a lot of height there. That's a pine tree, man.
Man, listen, almost like a college team out there.
Yes, sir.
4 minutes, 44 seconds on the game clock. 22 seconds on the shot clock. Fleming Island trailing by 7. Stolen again out of the air. Clark looks to throw the alley-oop to number 5, Wendy Lagos with the alley-oop. That's what I'm saying. I mean, you got a guard throwing the ball to a guard for an alley-oop right there on the fast break.
Yep. But, it's about time Fleming Island learned. These guys, they're tall, they're athletic, they got spring for knees. So you got to be careful how you're making that pass.
Yes, definitely. And that's what coach is telling them right now. Those passes are being very lazy. Because even if their pass is not high enough and you throw it with a little zip on it, he might not be able to get to it.
Right.
But because you're throwing these little soft passes, they're just snatching them up and taking them right out the air. Not once, not twice, but 3 times.
3 times. And making it look easy.
Right, as well as on the defensive end, Fleming Island is allowing backdoor cuts all day long.
All day long.
Right, so if you're allowing backdoor cuts with the fact that your transition defense has been kind of suspect, that's going to be a tough quarter for you.
And again, not to overbear the point, but if you're going to play a fast game with Impact, when you get to that basket, you better score it.
You better finish. Yep. Absolutely. Because Impact is continuously putting the ball in the basket.
There you go.
I tell you what, I am extremely impressed with their athleticism and the fact that they have guards out here that can do pretty much everything.
Everything.
All right, Impact now is in the 32 defense, kind of a matchup zone. They can do that with the bigs they have inside. Carson Crawford kicks the ball over to Rivera. Once again, hard off the backboard for the 3. Controlled by Lagos. Ball goes into Jones. Surveys. Finds a teammate out of the 3-point line for the 3. That's got to be our leading scorer there. Ronald Clark with a 3.
Yep.
Extends that lead to 12 points. All right, Fleming Island trying to find a piece of something to do something. Got to stop the bleeding. They need points here. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Jaleel Hill, turnaround, jump shot, no good. Rebound by Fleming, but foul.
And there's a problem right there. You're just not scoring.
Definitely. But you know what? They've inserted their hard hat guy, the workhorse, goes in there, and all he does is Alex Brown, it just works.
Yep.
Gets a quick offense rebound and a foul, goes to the free throw line, tries to stop the bleeding a little bit and get some points. Alex Brown is shooting the first of 2. Hard off the side of the rim.
Yeah.
Left side. No good. All right, free throw. Second one, good. Alex Brown. All right, once again, full court man-to-man. Ball's back in Clark's hand, their floor general. Looks to get to the basket again with the scoop and the roll. Clark, 2 more. All right, Alex Brown lines up a 3. No good. Carson flies for the rebound. Cannot get it, but guess who's there? Alex throws. Clark throws up the alley-oop to his teammate, Frandy Perez, who is fouled on the alley-oop opportunity, but he's able to control it and put it in the basket. Count the bucket.
I'll tell you something, there's a lot of energy in this gym tonight.
Definitely. They can feel it, man. They definitely understand that they have a playoff bound team. So
Yes,
let's see what they're going to do. All right, Frandy. Perez misses off the side. Controlled by Jaleel Hill. Ball goes up to Diego. Gets the ball over to Alex quickly to Carson. Backdoor cut to Jaleel, who tries for the dunk and is fouled. And that's the other thing that Fleming has to do. If you're going to do that, good ball movement can definitely have impact out of position.
Yep.
All right, Jaleel Hill to the free throw line to shoot two.
Although I think that's one of them that you just let him, I mean, well, you don't want to be dunked on, but, you know, you give up a foul. It's one of them tough decisions.
That's it. Make him earn it from the free throw line.
Yep.
All right, Jaleel makes the first one. 2 minutes, 54 seconds on the game clock. One time for our sponsors, First Baptist Church of Orange Park.
45.
Continue to support the Sunshine State Broadcasting Network. All right, second one, no good. Battle for the rebound between Carson. Kicks it over to his teammate, Robinson up top, Bryce. Ball's kicked over quickly. Ball goes baseline, Alex Brown, nothing doing. Blocked by Impact. Impact looks to push, crossover between three men. Goes up top to get controlled by Clark. 27 seconds on the shot clock. 2 minutes, 30 seconds on the game clock. All right, Impact looks to set something up. Clark gets his team in place. Left hand pass quickly over to the corner. Looking for the shooter. Nothing doing. Jaleel Hill fights for it. Off of the foot of off the line. Jaleel Hill's the line. Ball stays here with Impact. Should be a new shot clock. 2 minutes, 13 seconds on the game clock.
I think Impact is beginning to get the feel that they have the measure of this team now.
Somewhat, yeah, but the score is kind of lopsided.
It is. And that's it. You look at the scoreboard and you're like, okay, we got this.
Yes. I tell you what, I'm going to say, they didn't reset the shot clock, but they just did now. Because the ball did hit the rim from the three-point line.
Yep. As we see Enzo Lee there, Starman from Mandarin walking by our broadcast point.
Gotcha. Enzo Lee. Enzo.
Yep.
Mandarins.
Mandarin.
All right, ball comes down, tipped by Jaleel Hill, goes to Fleming Island. Bryce Robinson lines up three. His first shot all game. And guess what? He hits it. He needs to do more of that.
Indeed. Yep.
In these those games where you need to see him be more aggressive.
Right.
All right, Fleming Island drops back into a 2-3 defense now in the zone. They want to see if Impact can shoot the three, but you don't need the three if you're leaving the baseline wide open. Alley-oop over once again to Freddie Perez.
I tell you, Impact is feeling the measure of this team.
Definitely. And I think that Fleming is kind of out of position a lot.
Right.
All right, ball mishandled by Carson. Not really looking for the pass there. Quickly up the floor. Sato inside. Blocked by Jaleel Hill. Good stand. Quickly, Carson flips it up. No good once again. Now you start to get a little frustrated because the ball's just not going in.
Just not going in.
All right, stolen quickly by Bryce Robinson. Ball goes over to Carson. Pulls up for a three. No good off the back of the rim. But Isaiah Robinson's there for the offensive rebound and foul by Impact player. All right, Paul Marte comes in for Clark, which he deserves a break. 58 seconds on the game clock. 58 seconds. All right, ball comes in quickly. Bryce Robinson goes inside. Ball quickly passed over to Carson Crawford for the 12-foot floater. All right, quick play.
Wow.
Down the floor quick. Jeremiah Jones for the floater for two.
Yeah, they're flowing now.
Man, before you can turn around good, they're on top of you.
Yeah, they're flowing.
All right, Bryce Robinson looking inside. Ball goes inside. Carson kicks it out quickly. Alex Brown, nothing doing, but offensive rebound there. There's that hard hat guy, Alex Brown, standing around the rim. Gets the putback. All right, shot clock is off. 20 seconds on the game clock. On the countdown. right, ball stolen real quickly. Crawford with the dunk. Finish for 2. Making it a game. All right, 11, 10 seconds on the game clock. 9, 8, 7. Ball in the corner. Quickly kicked over. Friendy Perez. No good in front of the rim. 2 seconds. 1. Alex lands it up. No good.
No good.
All right, Fleming Island with a wow flurry of points at the end. Gets them close. Keeps it under double figures. 9 points going into the half. Let's see what happens and what adjustments the coaches make.
Yep, and that was a nice run by Fleming there.
A great run.
Their best passenger play for 2 quarters.
Yes. And it's interesting because I really can't tell how it happened. A couple of mistakes here and there. I did see good ball movement there. So hopefully coach can go into the locker room and talk about that. And then they come back and then perform a little bit. Plus, it's a lot of shots that they've taken that they normally make. So hopefully get on this side and they're in a better position.
And that's what I'm going to say. I can see how it will happen because remember, they've really been hanging with the Impact team. They've just not been scoring.
Yes.
Because if they were scoring, we'd have the scoreboard would look a little bit different now. So, they just had a patch there where they scored.
Absolutely. And we talk about the guys who normally put the ball in the basket. They've been taking the shots, just haven't been falling. And you get 50% of those balls to go in, and Fleming Island's winning this game.
Indeed.
And like I said, definitely going to go in the locker room and make some adjustments defensively because they've given up too many backdoor cuts and transition defense. They're not really paying attention to the guy that's getting to the basket.
True. But then again, the Impact team, they play so fast that, you snooze, you lose.
Absolutely.
You blink and he's by you just like that in a flash.
That's it. And that's why Fleming Island needs to talk to them about speeding up their transit defense
right.
to kind of speed up with what Impact is doing.
Right. But then again, they speed up, they miss the shots. That's a problem.
Right, but they got to match energy. If they don't match Impact's energy, they're going to be in trouble.
But I thought at one point, though, that Bryce Robinson, that his job was to slow the game down, and take some of the pressure off. But then they went right back to the fast game, trying to match the energy of Impact. And on their home floor, it's not happening.
And I tell you what, Impact is one of those teams where you really cannot prepare for them by just watching film.
True.
Because you can't see that speed on film.
True.
You can't see the fact that it's 3 and 4 guys that can handle the basketball all at the same time on film. You just can't see that, as well as you also can't see that you got big guys out there that are not foul prone. So you look to get your guys to go in and get fouls, try to get them in foul trouble, but they're not fouling.
But I tell you what, though, if you can't see it, you're going to feel it.
Yeah, oh, definitely. I mean, and there are some strong guys as well. You know?
Yeah. I mean, they're huge.
And once again,
They're
just
huge.
super impressed with the guards and how the athleticism. I mean, definitely one of the player of the games thus far is the point guard throwing the alley-oop to his shooting guard.
Right. And I mean, like I said, they seem to have spring for knees.
Yes, they do.
Yep. Because even some of them passes that they kept picking off from Fleming Island, those are passes that under normal circumstances would have made it, but they just snatch them out the air just like that.
Definitely. So hopefully we can, Fleming takes that last 2 minutes from the second quarter, take it into the third quarter, and hopefully we can see what happens.
Yep. All right, so we're going to take a break here. I want to say thanks to First Baptist Church of Orange Park for sponsoring tonight's broadcast. I want to say, for those of you who are thinking about it, who have been reaching out to us, hey, don't wait too late, man. The season is flying. You want to get some of this action. All right, get in touch with us. Right now, a word from First Baptist Church of Orange Park.
First Baptist Church of Orange Park was founded in 1921. Suffice to say, much has changed in Orange Park, Clay County, and the world since then. Though much has changed in the world, our mission remains the same. We are a church intent on fulfilling that mission and are strategically engaged in our community through partnerships with local schools, sports teams, veterans organizations, and more. We are a family equipping church. We invite you to check us out at firstfam.org or join us in person at 1140 Kingsley Avenue, Orange Park, Florida.
All right, welcome back to the Den, the home of the Impact Christian Academy basketball team. Tonight they host Fleming Island, the Golden Eagles. And we're here, SSB, Courtney Wallace alongside LaTroy Strong, getting ready for the third quarter. And LaTroy, coming out of the break, if you were Fleming Island, the Fleming Island coach, what would be the message?
Start fast. Got to start fast. Because if you mess around and don't come out here ready to play instantly, you can mess around and allow Impact, as they call the pack, go up by another 15, 18, 20 points.
And at that point, it's going to be pretty much insurmountable.
Definitely, yes.
Yeah.
Definitely hard, especially when they're constantly scoring on you.
Right.
All right, ball goes inside quickly to Greenwich for 2, and that's exactly what Fleming needed.
Yep.
All right, but you made a mistake. Greenwich is playing tonight, and he's been out there for a while. So Aiden has been here.
Right.
And I do apologize and say that he was not playing. But there he is instantly. All right, quick lineup three-pointer. And there he is, that guy, Ronald Clark, for 3.
So you open the quarter with 2 points, and then you get the response is a three-pointer.
Right, and that's hard.
Yeah.
You score and then give up a 3.
Yeah.
So when you look at plus minus,
and then you turn the ball over.
You turn the ball over. All right, Frandy Perez with the left hand. Sky. That's the other thing about these Impact guys. They're skilled.
Yeah, they are.
Truly skilled.
Yeah, they are.
Left hand. All right, quickly goes to the Greenwich. Tries to get to the baseline. Gets bumped and makes the basket. No foul call, though. All right, keeps it at 10.
I want to say welcome those of you who are watching. Thanks for being with us this evening. And Häagen-Dazs, we're at the Impact at the Den, the home of the Pact.
4,000 Spring Park Road. All right, quickly, JJ. Jeremiah Jones gets to the basket and foul by number 10, Ryan Turner.
His second personal first team foul.
And that's the plus minus that we talked about. This can't happen,
Right.
It's going to be difficult if they're coming down scoring, but then also allowing Impact to come down and score as well.
Yeah.
Free throw, good.
You got to make stops, got to steal, got to force turnovers.
Correct, definitely. That's right, because you need the pluses and not the minuses.
Great, indeed.
All right, Jeremiah misses the second one, but controlled by Shaq for Impact. New shot clock. Ball quickly over to the side. Nice quick move, left hand. Scored by Lillian Chopmo.
Is that guy a pro?
And I tell you what, he looked like a pro move.
Oh, yeah, that was a pro move. Most definitely.
Most definitely. I tell you what, I'm glad we got a chance to come here to Impact because a school like Impact needs a Sunshine State Broadcasting because they have a lot of kids who may not be exactly from the area.
Right.
So at that point in time, their friends, families, whatever, get a chance to see the game.
Indeed.
All right, turnover. Backdoor pass goes to Jaleel Hill that he can't handle. Impact ball. Fleming Island into the 2-2-1 three-quarter court press. Easily handled by Impact. Jeremiah gets to the basket. Flips it over to Clark, his teammate. Goes back to the corner. Surveying. Looks to. Quick flip-up shot was fouled by Aiden Greenwich on the arm. Send Impact back to the free throw line.
Second personal, second team.
I'm going to be looking out for something here to see how this rim responds to Impact.
It's the same. Yeah, it's tight. That rim is very tight.
Yep.
You can see how it reacts when the ball hits it.
Yep.
All right, second shot is good for Jones. Exactly what we said. They got to be careful. 14-point lead now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Fleming Island up top. Ryan Turner. Kick. Ronald Clark.
Yeah, they need another run like they ended the second quarter.
They do. And it started off well, but it just kind of fizzled really quickly.
Yep.
All right, kickball gets you 24-second shot clock. We're at 19 now. All right, Will play. Ball goes to Aiden Greenwich, looks baseline, and turns the ball over, trying to find Jaleel Hill. Stolen by Lillian Chabot. I kind of like saying his name. Chabot. All right, flipped up. Tried to be controlled by Shaq. No good.
Reminds me of Markbo from the 95ers.
Yes, that's right. All right, quick floater by Bryce Robinson. 12-point lead. Impact. 4:55 in the game clock. Shaq posted up, a little frustrated he didn't get the ball. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Ball goes to the corner, goes quick to baseline. Frandy doesn't have anything. Ball quickly over to Jones for three, and it's good. And that's the only way you can shoot threes on this rim down here. Nothing but nets.
Yep.
All right, Fleming Island still trying to figure this thing out. Bryce Robinson, top of the key, 27 seconds, shot clock. Ryan Turner looks, goes quickly to Jaleel Hill, faces up, nothing doing. Bryce Robinson, 17 seconds, shot clock. Throws the alley-oop, short.
Again, it's
But they able to control, but Greenwich is in place. Carson Crawford knocked out his hand, taken by Impact. Now that right there was really scary. Jeremiah Jones went in there against Jaleel Hill like he didn't care how tall he was. Blocked at the rim.
never mattered.
Long pass goes up to Ronald Clark, lines a three up. Nothing
But
the
net.
bottom of the net. All right, body language now. I'm seeing some body language from Fleming.
Well, that was like a sucker punch, though.
Really was.
Yeah, that's a 1-2 punch.
Yes, Riddick, skip pass. Ball goes to the free throw line area. Carson Crawford. All right, Jaleel Hill pulls up.
There you go. No, that's what you need.
Baseline.
That's what you need.
You need more of it. Yes.
Yep.
Need more. Man, turned over by Ronald Clark. Looking for his teammate. Threw the ball a little bit behind him.
And of course, this Fleming Island team, they have said to us that they want to make a run for the state championship.
Listen, and
You
right now the team that's going to look like some of those teams,
Yeah.
they're going to see in the playoffs.
You got to get through teams like this.
You have to. You got to figure it out.
Yep.
All right, 3 minutes, 5 seconds on the game clock. All right, pushed up top. New sub, 5, Isaiah Robinson. Ball goes to quick to Ryan Turner. Once he gets that far in, he's scoring.
It's done. Yep.
All right, full court man-to-man. Impact has no problems with it. 2 minutes, 45 seconds of game clock. Ball goes up quick to Shaq. All right, ball's thrown up by Clark. Nothing called. Fleming looks to push. He has numbers. Ball goes in quickly to Isaiah Robinson on the alley-oop. I'm sorry. That was Carson Crawford on the alley-oop. Foul by Impact. Foul by number 32, Lillian Chabot. 2 minutes, 28 seconds in the game clock. Carson needs both of these.
He does. For his team and for his own confidence.
Yes, yes. He needs to see the ball go through the basket.
Yep. Looks good.
Good shot. All right, get the first one. Chapo comes out with his third foul, replaced by number 5, Wendy Lagos. All right, shot number 2. CC, Carson Crawford. That one looks good as well.
What's frustrating is when you know the players can do it, and it's just not happening.
Just not happening. And, they need to get this ball underneath double figures by the end of the third quarter, at least, to have that run for the fourth.
Indeed. And they have, 2 minutes? A little over 2 minutes to do it?
Yeah. All right, still probing. Nothing going. Bryce Robinson with the quick steal. Looks to go finish and misses, but he has a teammate there, CC Crawford, for 2. Even though he missed a great play, 10 points.
Yep.
And 1 minute, 50 seconds.
And it was good to see Crawford there on the second chance points.
No, absolutely. That's a part of his game. He definitely likes to trail and gets highlight with his athleticism.
Right.
All right, Frandy loses the ball, goes to his teammate. Ball stays here. right, we got a full timeout called by Impact. Let's take our sponsors real quick. First Baptist Church of Orange Park, great supporter of the Sunshine State Broadcasting Network.
1921. Suffice to say, much has changed in Orange Park, Clay County, and the world since then. Though much has changed in the world, our mission remains the same. We are a church intent on fulfilling that mission and are strategically engaged in our community through partnerships with local schools, sports teams, veterans organizations, and more. We are a family equipping church. We invite you to check us out at firstfam.org or join us in person at 1140 Kingsley Avenue, Orange Park, Florida.
All right, and we're back. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Impact ball underneath their basket. 1 minute, 36 seconds on the game clock. 10-point lead, Impact Christian. 4000 Spring Park Road, the Den, Impact Christian Academy.
Get ready for impact. The Lions against the Golden Eagles.
All right, back-to-back timeouts by Impact. Calls for a 30-second timeout here. So we'll see you in 30 seconds. Hey, we'll try it again. We're coming back to play. We're still 1:36 on the game clock, 14 seconds to shoot the ball. All right, ball inbound. Got 12 seconds, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Let's go quickly. Lagos with the athleticism. Just gets up in the air so quick.
I tell you what, he didn't even care about the shot clock
at all. Total control the whole time.
Yep.
All right, 1 minute, 20 seconds. Long three, no good. But we have the offensive rebound, and Carson Crawford is denied by Frandy Perez. Kicked up quickly. Jeremiah off the rim, controlled by rebound. Ryan Turner. Ball goes quickly on the floor. Nothing happening. Luckily, no travel call there. Air ball, but picked up quickly. Bryce Robinson for two.
Call it a pass.
Call it a pass.
Yeah, just call it a pass.
All right, 48 seconds on the game clock. 48 seconds. All right, Impact up top. Jones. This will set something up. Call for the high pick and roll. Frandy Perez. Look for the alley-oop. Nothing there. But stops the free throw line to shoot. Control. Carson. 30 seconds on the shot clock. Ball goes up quickly for the alley-oop. Goes back to him. Nothing doing. Got a little bit under the basket with the alley-oop. Missed it. And we get a goaltending call. Carson Crawford. Ball's turned over. Goes to Impact. 25 seconds left in the third quarter.
Not a good look.
Not a good look. I
An
think
easy
the pass
play.
was late.
Yeah, pass was late, but still an easy play. You know, go for the. You know me. When you're in this situation, just go for the simple play.
Most definitely, yeah. Referees got a chance to talk a little bit. I know they possibly want to talk about giving him a technical foul because he was holding on to the rim.
Right.
But they're going to let it go. It's called a turnover. All right, full court man-to-man. 22 seconds. Perez breaks it very easily. Ball quickly to Jones. Looks to finish. Wendy Lagos for three. Tough situation. Miss alley-oop. Give up a three. 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3. Stolen by Clark. He has an opportunity. Pulls up. And he nails it. The three. not a great way to end the quarter for Fleming Island.
Definitely not. Definitely not.
Body language, not looking good.
Not looking
And
good.
we talked about what Fleming needed to do to get ready for the fourth quarter, and it was not done.
It was not done, indeed.
Yeah, so we're going to take a break, going into the fourth quarter. Fleming Island 38, Impact Christian Academy 54. See you soon. All right, coming back for the fourth quarter. Do or die 8 minutes for Fleming Island.
I tell you what, we got some glum faces on the side of the stands of the Fleming Island faithful.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I'm hoping that something sparks Fleming right here, get a quick 6-0 run, possibly whatever, because right now their body language looks a little drab, trying to figure out what they're going to do. They almost look defeated already, you know.
And, that's not a championship team. And you want to be a championship team, you're going to fight to the end.
That's it. You want to be the best, what? You got to beat the best.
Yeah.
All right, 22 seconds on the shot clock. Legos up top. Defended by Alex. Ball goes quickly to Clark. Clark sets up Diego. Has a little movement and throws up a shot. And they're going to call foul here. Referee gives him the foul. Foul number 4. Diego Rivera says he was underneath them a little bit. So our leading scorer, Ronald Clark, goes to the free throw line to shoot 2. All right, first shot good. I tell you what, I don't have it sitting in front of me, but he's 20 plus on the point total.
All right. Yeah, he's at an excellent game.
Most definitely. All right, good shot. Once again, free throw line. And I have to say that the rim is not treating the home team.
At the tight rim, he's all net.
Fantastic. We just got to alert that Ronald Clark has 22 points. 22.
Wow. 22.
All right, full court pressure causing Fleming some issues. Turnover. Ball goes to Impact on the sideline. All right, and quickly to Frandy Perez. They want to try to set up the big man. I see the guard looking at him. Shaq wants it bad, though. All right, Alex Brown on the defense. Up to Frandy once again. Big guy asking for it. Being grabbed by Carson Crawford. I'm sorry, they gave that one to Diego Rivera on the foul.
Diego Rivera. A team second.
All right, quick pass in. And it was an alley-oop play from out of bounds. What a play.
It's almost comical.
I tell you what, anybody else is watching that, oh, wow. Got a bad turnover there for Bryce Robinson. I tell you what, you can't be mad at him. I mean, because I saw it. He looked for it. He tried to get it there. Just a little errant pass there.
Yep. Yeah, it's been a tough night for the Golden Eagles.
It has been a tough night. All right, full court man-to-man looks good. Get the turnover. Once again, that guy, that hard hat guy.
Yep.
Alex Brown defending the guard. Could not get the ball in bounds. But right now, Impact holding a 20-point lead over Fleming Island.
And Fleming Island, they're not used to being beaten this bad.
Yeah, they're not. But I tell you what, Crawford has not stopped fighting the whole game. Got to give it to him.
And that, like you said, that's the hallmark of a true champion.
Definitely. Coach Jones can't be happy with that, though. Chopbo gets his fourth personal foul just then. 6 minutes, 53 seconds on the game clock. Crawford to the free throw line, makes the first. All right, Crawford makes the second one, shooting 100% from the free throw line for the second half for Crawford.
And he's a player, you got to like him. He's a very good basketball player.
Oh, absolutely. This has been one of his nights, and it's hard when you get multiple players not having their night.
Right.
Even though you have to give the credit to Impact. I just really feel like so much pressure put on him the whole time. All right, almost a turnover, but timeout. Coach Jones with 16 seconds on the shot clock.
And while we're here, just want to let the fans know that, hey, we'll be back in action on Saturday at the Sunbash Tourney. Impact, Fleming Island, Jackson. Yep.
Definitely. It's going to be a festive event with a lot of quality teams.
Indeed. And Sunshine State Broadcasting will be there. So you can always join us there for some good basketball, whether your team is playing or not. If you love the game of basketball, that's the place to be on Saturday.
Definitely. It's going to be a packed house with some quality ball players, and I guarantee you, there's going to be some college coaches paying attention to that.
Oh, yeah.
So I tell you what, we're going to definitely keep pushing it out to some schools, colleges, and let them know that they can watch us live for those particular games.
And, of course, for the parents, if you can't be there, hey, watch your kids. They'll be featured right here on Sunshine State Broadcasting. Remember, subscribe, like, share, and comment.
All right, ball comes about 14 seconds on the shot clock. All right, stolen by Fleming. All right, coach is leaving Chapo in the game with 4 fouls. Alex Brown lines up the 3. No good. Hard off the back of the rim. Diego, free throw line. No good. Air ball.
That air ball did not look good.
It did not. He actually didn't look like he was comfortable with the shot itself.
Right. He just had a presence of mind to know that, hey, I'm open. Let me throw it up there. Something might happen.
Yeah, definitely. All right, well, Fleming Island ball out of bounds. Swung quickly. Greenwich goes to Diego. 25 seconds on the shot clock. Ball. Well, I thought it was blocked, but no, we got a foul call.
What?
32 with the foul. What should be his 5th. Oh, they went 4 on him. 4th personal, so he still got one more chance.
One to give.
Yes, he does. All right, we have
Isaiah Robinson coming back in.
we have Aiden Greenwich at the free throw line, shooting 2.
Rivera sits.
Rivera sits. All right, Greenwich, hard at the back of the rim, does not get it. Well, we're going to get a hold on Impact. Going to stay here with Fleming Island. All right, Frandy Perez with the hold. Had the Fleming player kind of hooked. All right, 18-point lead on Impact. Carson still goes to the basket. No call right there. Not sure about that one. Quickly up the floor. It's Clark with the floater. Nothing happening. Controlled by Carson. Wants it by himself. Gets the foul from Frandy Perez. All right, 5 minutes, 41 seconds on the clock. 18-point lead. Impact. All right, we take that back. Fouls on 0. Jerome Farrell. Mr. Crawford's at the free throw line. Misses the first. I hope I didn't jinx him by saying he's been 100%. Is that how that works? But that was a minute and a half ago, yeah.
Commentator's curse.
Yeah. All right, front of the rim. No good. All right, but Fleming still controls the ball. Looks to throw the alley-oop over to Jaleel Hill with the 2. Coach is begging for the foul. Looked like he was undercut there. All right, 25 seconds on the shot clock. All right, Farrell loses the ball out of bounds, but hit by Greenwich. Ball stays here with Fleming. Stays with Impact. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Subs go in. Isaiah Robinson and Ryan Turner checking the game for Fleming Island. All right, ball's having a hard time getting in. Had to call a timeout. Don't have many of those left. All right, while we have a chance, we want to talk about the Sun Bash, which will be in attendance tomorrow, day 1. They have at 5:30 Milton versus Bishop Snyder, 7 o'clock Rickards versus Mainland, and at 8:30 Boga Ciega versus University Christian. Day 2, Saturday morning, we'll have at 10 o'clock Paxton versus Bishop Snyder, 11:30 Wildwood versus Eagles View, 1 o'clock University Christians versus Turquoise Creek, 2:30 Nice versus Milton, and the evening crew will be 4 o'clock Providence versus Bishop Snyder, 5:30 our Impact Academy here versus Rickards, and then 7 o'clock the big time Fleming Island takes on Boga Ciega, 8:30 Mainland versus Andrew Jackson. That evening shift is going to be something serious.
It's going to be something serious.
That's
Let
it.
me tell you. I was there last year, and it was no joke.
Man, I can't wait for
It
those
was
games.
no joke.
It's going to be something serious. You guys
Yep.
want to tune in, Sunshine State Broadcasting and the Sun Bash over at Bishop Snyder High School.
Yes, sir. And remember, when you subscribe, hit the notification button so you can know when we go live or when we post new videos.
All right, kind of hounded by Greenwich, almost lose the ball. Perez, 12 seconds on the shot clock. Can't figure it out, throws the ball away. Ryan Turner picks it up. Goes hard to the basket, nothing doing, but he has Crawford there on the follow for 2. Tell you what, last-ditch effort, Fleming Island seems to have a little bit pep in their step.
And that looks like Fleming Island. That's
It
Fleming
does
Island
like
we
Fleming
know.
Island, but
Yep.
they go with that guy Ryan Clark quickly to the basket with a quick layup. Ryan Turner lines a 3 up, no good. Fleming Impact looks, push the ball up the floor really quickly. The big guy's begging for it, and he gets it, but knocked out his hands. Picked up by Bryce Robinson, quickly over, and then Isaiah Robinson with the finish. And like you said, I agree. This looks like a Fleming Island team.
Yep. That's what the Fleming Island we know.
This is the Fleming Island we know.
But again, we say you got to do this for 32 minutes.
All right, 4 minutes, 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Fleming Island is looking to make a run.
But tell me what you think of this, though. Alex Brown. If I'm the Fleming Island coach, he's going to play until his legs fall off
I tell you what,
in a game like this because, I mean, he's one of them impact players that can really make a difference for your team out there.
no, definitely. And I don't disagree, but there's a thin line there because Alex Brown is a hustle guy, more of a defender than anything, and you're trying to figure out his offense. And in a game like this, you need that guy that can play defense but also put the ball in the basket as well. So I agree, yes, he should be playing a lot, but at the same time, I think coach is trying to put his offensive guys in. And what I'm looking at, if you look at the court there, that's pretty much a starting lineup outside of Isaiah Robinson, which he could be a starter at any point in time as well.
Right. Well, I think the transition is killing them, though, because, again, we can't overstate it. They have made some good plays. They have gotten to the basket. They're just not scoring.
No, and one of the biggest things is they just have no answer for Ronald Clark of Impact.
Right.
He seems to dictate everything, and his speed is phenomenal. And like you said, before you can even get your defense set, he's already on top of you trying to get down the court.
Right.
All right, Fleming Island once again, full court, man-to-man. 4 minutes, 22 seconds.
And coach is standing
In the
right
game.
in front of our cameras.
As usual, yes. All right, got him in the trap, but beats it very easily down the sideline, gets back to the middle, sets his team back up. Ryan Clark, floor general at the top. Backcourt mate gets the ball over to Legos, lines up a three, and it's good. That's what you call home court advantage. They know these rims, and they know what to do. All right, Carson Crawford up top goes back to Bryce Robinson. Looks to get to the basket, and he's fouled. One on the grab. Ronald Clark called for the foul. All right, Bryce Robinson to the free throw line. Makes the first one. Courtney, it's all good because they're not only in our way, but they're also in the way of the scorekeeper, the announcer, everybody. All right, there we go. We got a clear view now, Bryce, at the free throw line. Misses the second one, but controlled by Johnson and stolen by Impact. All right. Jeremiah Jones pushes the ball up quickly. Gets it over to Legos. Legos looks to turn the corner. Has nothing there. Kicks the ball out to Frandy. Frandy with the circle offense. Pops the ball over to Ryan. To Ronald Clark. And he shot that like he knew it was going in.
He knew exactly where the net was. Yes. Not the rim, the net.
The net. All right, Bryce Robinson set up with the play. Step back for the three. No good for the rim. Ronald Clark once again with his speed, phenomenal at the rim, soft miss. Robinson looks to push, goes quickly to the basket, no foul call. Carson with the pickup and the finish.
You know, unfortunately, if Carson's not doing that all game long, then Fleming Island will always be in trouble.
Definitely, and they need the other guys. And the other guys just hadn't been there, you know, and he's missed some shots too, so I can't just blame everybody.
Right.
All right, hand in the passing lane. Ryan Turner gets the pickup. Johnson picks it up, gives it to Robinson. Had the alley-oop, chose not to, pulled the three up. Not going. Shaq pulls the rebound down, gives it to his teammate. Up quickly to Legos.
If we're to talk percentage on Fleming Island from three-point range, they're probably about 5%.
At least. They're definitely under the 10 percentile. Yeah. All right, 2 minutes, 28 seconds left in the game clock. Down to 15 on the shot clock. Turn the corner left, goes to Frandy. Pulls up quickly. 3.
See?
4.
Didn't
Jeremiah
touch the
Jones. Rim. And I tell you what, you're not going to beat them if they're hitting shots like that. No. I mean, like you said, it's nothing but nets on all their shots.
Yeah.
All right, quickly.
And he knows his spot.
They do. Yeah, they know this gym.
Yeah.
And at this point in time, it's going to be uphill all the way for Fleming, which we knew it. All right, Impact looks to kind of milk the clock a little bit here. You can tell. Kind of slow down. All right, it's the corner for Jones. 18 seconds on the shot clock. 14 seconds. Curl goes to Clark. Has nothing but finds a teammate. 10 seconds. But knocked off his leg still. Bryce Robinson wide open layup as he thought he did. Frandy blocks that. But there's the finish and clean it up as usual. Crawford for 2.
Fleming says, let's take a break.
Yeah, I want to try to talk about it, kind of get the guys a little break right here because they got to make another hard run for the last 1 minute and 29 seconds in the fourth quarter.
Once again, I want to say thanks to First Baptist Church of Orange Park for sponsoring tonight's broadcast.
First Baptist Church of Orange Park was founded in 1921. Suffice to say, much has changed in Orange Park, Clay County, and the world since then. Though much has changed in the world, our mission remains the same. We are a church intent on fulfilling that mission and are strategically engaged in our community through partnerships with local schools, sports teams, veterans organizations, and more. We are a family equipping church. We invite you to check us out at firstfam.org or join us in person at 1140 Kingsley Avenue, Orange Park, Florida.
All right, back here at the Den, Impact Academy. 1 minute, 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, Impact gets the ball in bounds to Friendly. Perez gets the ball over to Jeremiah Jones. 30 seconds on the shot clock. Once again, they look to kind of milk the clock a little bit, as you can tell. Fleming Island tries to push up defensively. Turns the corner. Kicks the ball over to Clark. He looks at it but doesn't go for it. 15 seconds on the shot clock. 1 minute, 5 seconds. Game clock. All right, 10 seconds. 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, and the big guy, Shaq.
And still made it.
With a nice post move, finishes on the inside. All right, under a minute here in the Den, 45 seconds. All right, Fleming trying to figure something out. Backdoor cut for number 2, Griffin Schultz, and finishes for 2. 31 seconds. All right, try to run and jump for Fleming. Nothing doing, easily taken care of by Impact. Once again, just trying to milk a little clock. Get this one here over with. Shot clock is off, 20 seconds. All right, once again to the basket real quick. Missed layup, but finished by Shaq. Alongu with the follow dunk. Back to 20-point lead. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ball game.
And even at the buzzer, they still can't make the shots.
Still can't make the shot. Well, it's been a tough night for him.
Yep.
20-point lead goes into the final for Impact Academy. Tough night here for Fleming Island, but we'll follow them. We're going to be here. We're going to continue to support them and be here in every aspect.
Oh yeah, I mean Fleming Island is one of our teams, man. Just love the staff at Fleming Island. AD coach Cunningham, Travis, the coach, basketball coach. We just love Fleming Island, so we love following them. We love the fan base. We love the players. But now that we're seeing Impact, we also love what they're bringing to the table.
Definitely, you win some, you lose some. They came in here at a tough night on a hostile environment, so we'll get it going. Yeah. All right, I'm here with Coach Jones of Impact Academy. Great victory, Coach. Tell me a little bit how you guys took care of that.
We just tried to. We knew they were a good team coming in. They were going to be disciplined. I thought their pressure bothered us a little bit. So hats off to them. But we kind of just wanted to spread them out, take advantage of our shooting on the perimeter. And then try to see what we could get. Into the paint after that.
I tell you what, I got 2 players that's in mind. I mean, you got a heck of a team there. But tell me a little bit about Ronald Clark.
Oh, Ronald's dynamic, man. Ronald is dynamic. He is he's a low, he's hard to deal with, super quick, shifty. I've been coaching him a long time, and I've never seen anybody be able to keep him out of the paint. So he's a luxury to have, and I think he's still as good as he is. I think he's still underrated.
Definitely. Also, Franny Perez, he seems to be a very athletic, kind of a Swiss Army knife almost. Tell me a little bit about him.
Frandy brings a lot to our team, just in terms of rim protection, him being able to guard multiple positions, and then him being a threat at the basket, a live threat at the basket. So, he's been great for us, and he's gotten a ton better, over the course of his time here.
Definitely. Last one. So, hey, like all coaches, I know you guys are looking to try to get to that state series playoffs and the championship state series here in Jacksonville. What does that mean to you, Coach?
Oh, I mean everything. It couldn't be set up more perfectly. I wasn't a fan of it in the beginning, but now I love it. I think, it's going to have an opportunity for us to have, our home crowd and more of our fans there. And hopefully, we're able to bring it home.
No, fantastic. A great win, Coach. Hey, and I'll see you on Saturday.
Yes, sir.
All right, LaTroy. Hey, another good outing, man. First time here inside the den of Impact Christian. A good game to watch. Probably more so for the Impact faithful than the Fleming Island supporters, but nevertheless, still a good game. We saw some good talent on display.
No, we definitely saw a good game. And like I said, we're talking about two very good teams here. And, you know, the difference is in order to be the best, you got to be the best. And I really felt like Fleming Island kind of walked into this not really knowing what to expect. So they were kind of questioning what was going to happen once they got on the court. Well, guess what? Impact doesn't question anything. They just keep coming at you. They're athletic everywhere. They're big. They got some what we call pit bulls, where you just throw them out there and they're going to take care of business. So it was a tough situation for Fleming because they were not hitting their shots. So I really think that if they were hitting their shots like Fleming can do, it might have been a lot closer game. So Fleming can't hold their head down for this one because I really did think that they performed well. The ball just didn't go in the basket. In turn, the confidence went down.
Right, and of course, when you play an Impact team, they play to their name, high impact. They're relentless. They keep coming at you. There's no taking their foot off the gas. So you got to be prepared to play every minute of the ball game.
No, absolutely. As well as that, they're a championship caliber team. You know, in the last 6 years, they've been to the state finals. I want to say 4 or 5 of those 6 years. So these young men have watched other teams do it, have been on teams that have gone to the state series. So guess what? They know what it takes to get there. So night in and night out, they step on the floor, and you can tell they're going to give you 100% on both ends of the floor. And then the fact that you throw in some dynamic basketball players like Ronald Clark, the guard, who just basically took over the whole game. I think he ended up with 26, maybe 27 points or whatever. But the things about it, it was just flashy. I mean, he hit the 3 ball. He got to the basket when he wanted to. Fleming really had no answer for him. And then to top that off, you come right behind that with Frandy Perez, kind of a swing man that does a little bit of everything, caught a couple alley-oops, and then his backcourt mate in Jeremiah Jones, which you can't tell what he's going to do.
Right.
He's hitting threes, he's getting to the basket, and you can tell that all those guys are well skilled. And they're playing very good basketball.
And I get the feeling that this season of basketball, of high school basketball in Jacksonville, is different. Why? State championships, they're right here.
They're right here in the state.
These teams are feeling it more and more. They don't have to go far. It's in their own backyards. It's home court advantage, basically.
No, absolutely. So it's a whole new type of motivation for teams that have already been there, as well as teams that are trying to get there. Because at that point in time, you know for a fact, your friends, your family, all those people are going to be there. Your classmates, even your teachers, your administrators. They're going to all be at that state tournament because it's easy. It's right here. And it's at a quality arena at UNF.
Right. Now, speaking of quality and big tourneys, on Saturday, we're at the Sun Bash, where we have Impact, we have Fleming, we have Jackson. That's going to be a packed schedule for us on Saturday.
Definitely, as well as Providence, too. I know we follow those 3 a lot, but Providence is a quality team that I really feel like, based on their district, based on their region, they have an opportunity to be at state as well, which guess what? Providence is right up the street from the UNF, so that's going to pack the gym out.
Let me throw this at you. Providence plays the first of those 4 games. If you can make it for Providence, I'll make it.
Listen, I will be there. My goal is to be there for those 4 games, definitely, because I think that those are 4 quality games, and I really feel like that's really going to give the city an impact, as well as understanding to see how motivated are those teams ready to try to get that state series right here at UNF. So that's going to be huge, and we're going to see some named players all through that afternoon when you go from Providence team, from Impact to Jackson. We're going to see some of those guys at Marquis Wise High School. You'll see them playing again at the next level.
And here's the thing why we know we're going to see some quality basketball. A lot of scouts will be there. College scouts will be on the lookout because that's primarily what the Sun Bash is about. So we know these players know they have to bring the A game.
Right. It's at a perfect time of the season as well, because a lot of colleges are getting ready to go into conference play, and they have kind of what they call that lull because they know they got conference play, and they do home and home type situations. So you can get out and recruit a little bit in between those games.
Right. So we're looking forward to that. So folks, hey, join us on Saturday from the Sun Bash tourney at Bishop Snyder High School. We'll be there definitely, and we want to say thanks to those of you who joined this evening, those who will be joining on Saturday. Remember, please give us that subscribe, hit that subscribe button. That helps us to let us know that what we're doing, that you appreciate it, because of course it's free.
Definitely.
We don't charge for it.
And the biggest thing too is pass it on to a friend. I mean, if you're watching the game for a family member, cousin, someone who's playing a different, pass that on to some other family members. Hey, go to the family reunion and pass it out to everybody.
Yep, tell a friend to tell a friend.
Tell a friend to tell a friend. I like that. So here from the Den.
Yep, from the Den, Courtney Wallace alongside LaTroy Strong saying, see you again on Saturday.
Saturday, we'll be there.
All right, have a great evening, everybody.
First Baptist Church of Orange Park was founded in 1921. Suffice to say, much has changed in Orange Park, Clay County, and the world since then. Though much has changed in the world, our mission remains the same. We are a church intent on fulfilling that mission and are strategically engaged in our community through partnerships with local schools, sports teams, veterans organizations, and more. We are a family equipping church. We invite you to check us out at firstfam.org or join us in person at 1140 Kingsley Avenue, Orange Park, Florida.